Well, welcome back to another episode of the podcast. Today I'm from my car as we're going to do a episode in the gym, a little lift podcast with my good friend Ryan Regenball and firefighter, bodybuilder, fitness fanatic, and just a great friend. Had him on the podcast once. Today we're going to get a lift and talk a little bit of shop, talk about bodybuilding, talk about what's going on in his life, talk about firefighting. I'm sure we'll get into a whole lot of it, but excited for this episode, a little bit different than our typical format, and I hope you enjoy.
I kind of said just mainly right now just bro lift stuff.
Right.
So I'm staying off the legs. I get plenty of leg work done at the academy. So mainly just doing, doing some light bench, some light curls, triceps. Right. We do a lot of shoulders too, so I kind of stay off the shoulders. Yeah, just stuff to just try and maintain the muscle mass that I do have, because with the amount of cardio, it's just hard.
Yeah. No, I bet. You want to go first? You want me?
Shoot, that's all you.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's probably a weird change up, because you guys probably do a lot more cardio, don't you?
Oh yeah, it's everything is kind of considered cardio, especially when you're in those suits, wearing a freaking glorified snowsuit. That's what they call it. A glorified snowsuit. So you're just sweating and running up and down towers and
yeah.
Long for what we got doesn't make a difference.
Are there any cool guys at the
Yeah, so my academy class is so small, so it's it's 13 people.
Oh really?
Which sounds maybe that's average. No, the average is 50. So it's super small. So we're super tight knit already, and it's week 2.
Why was that? Just
I think it was just they only needed 13 people this round, and it's only between 2 agencies, Mesa and Fort McDowell. So
okay,
there's not 5 departments. Sometimes there is.
Right.
Doing the academy together.
That's cool though. That's probably kind of nice. At the same time, just because you.
Yeah, it's cool because I feel I know all of them really well.
Right.
When typically it would probably take a few weeks.
Right.
Before you knew everyone. So.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. One. What do they even have you do it? What do they have you do at the academy? Is it mostly drill stuff, or are they just training you, or what are they doing?
Yeah, so it's technically last week was week 0.
Yeah.
I thought it counted as week 1. It did not. It was a lot of HR stuff the first 2 days, and then the rest of the week was kind of getting used to the academy, learning where stuff was.
Right.
We got assigned all of our turnouts, our live burn, our no live burn. And we did workout and stuff like that, but lighter week. And then this week was kind of okay, it's go time.
Yeah.
We did a lot of classroom stuff this week, still learning and doing some other things like that. Today we got on the hoses and learned hose grips and stuff. Got to play with some water, so that was fun. But next week, basically every day will be Monday morning we'll start in the gym.
Yeah.
We'll do drills, go to lunch, we'll come back and do drills, and then we leave. And drills is basically we're learning skills. Whether it's venting a roof,
right,
or doing the blue door, which is learning how to break down a door. I don't know. Some of it will all be new to me, so there we go. Big push. Heck yeah.
So what is it? Well, once you actually get out of Fire Academy, will it be better work? It will be about the same, or is it not similar at all to the academy?
Not similar at all. So
Okay.
I'll get out of the academy. You graduate. If you graduate, you go into your first year, which is probationary year.
Yeah.
And basically you'll spend 4 months at a time at 3 different stations. And you're just kind of learning. I think the goal with that is to like learn different parts of the city,
Yeah.
learn some different crews, learn who you get along with really well, and maybe where you want to bid to be at permanently when your year's done.
Sure.
So no, like when you get out of the academy, it's like you're going on all the calls, like the 911 calls.
Right.
So a lot more exciting than the academy, but
Yeah.
they say that it's the most fun you'll ever have that you never want to do ever again, which is kind of funny. I'm hoping that with me being in good shape that I can just enjoy it and not have to suffer like some other people.
Right. I mean, that is a plus. Like, comparatively to everyone else, are you pretty in shape? Or you?
Yeah, and it just helps that I'm like young.
Yeah, that's true. What's the age gap? Like, what's the typical age? Are they mid-20s? Or are they older than that?
So
You're like, I'm trying to lift right now.
yeah, so I'm the youngest at 19. The oldest is 36. So decent age gap. But then there's quite a few that are like 23, 24,
Right.
25, 29, 30.
Okay.
Although
So it's like
36.
kind of 20s to 30s.
Yeah. So, and everyone came from different backgrounds, and so that was pretty neat.
Yeah.
And there's some studs in my class, like, so it's been cool to work with them, and like the brotherhood, sisterhood is like awesome.
Are there girls in the program too?
Yeah, we have one in our class.
Oh, that's
She's
cool.
a stud.
Yeah. Is she jacked or what?
Yeah, she's got a good build. No, she works super hard, and it's just cool. She gets along really well with all the guys,
That's good.
and everyone's like super great to her. It's just a great class.
Yeah.
So super blessed.
That's
And that's
cool.
like another thing that I liked about Mesa, and like, nothing against other departments, and I don't know a whole lot about every other department, but I just know that like Mesa's just good people. I think they do choose the right candidates and stuff. So
yeah, that always helps.
yeah, no, it's super cool to get to work with all those people.
What's your schedule going to be like once you finish?
So
academy?
it'll be 24 on, 24 off, 24 on, 24 off, 24 on, and then I get 96 off, 96 hours, so 4 days.
That's not
So it's
bad.
like one day I work, next day I'm off. You work that for like 3 flip-flop things. And then after you do your third shift,
Yeah.
with a day off in between, you get 4 days off. And it's just that cycle you're on.
Right.
So it averages out to like 10 days a month. And it gives me approximately 20 days in the month to do something else as well, make
that's
some more
cool.
money, just try and be as successful as possible.
So do they consider it part-time, like a part-time job, or do they
No, it's
consider it
considered
full-time?
full-time, yeah. Because it's still 56-hour work weeks, I believe.
Are you salary, or do they make you
Salary.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, you're going to work these hours, they're going to pay you for that.
Yeah,
much.
yeah. No, it's such a blessing.
Yeah.
Overtime is huge in the fire service, so
Right.
that's another great opportunity. Yeah. It's
What are the like? Can you? I'm assuming depending on like education or different things like that, you can actually get raised, like pay raises.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So like anything you do, extra certifications you get paid extra for. So you get your paramedic, you get paid extra. You get promoted onto a special operations team like hazmat, technical rescue, ARF, any of those things. It's just extra certifications you need to have those positions. They pay you for it. And then promotions. There we go. Big push. There you go. You promote up like to an engineer or captain,
Yeah.
or a chief. You make more. So endless opportunities.
That's cool.
And especially with me like being younger, like it's
Right. You could do that pretty.
yeah. Like I have so much time to not only.
You want to go, or what do you want to do?
I'm gonna do 3 plates.
3 plates. So go.
Okay, we're grabbing some over here.
Oh, you're good.
Whoa.
Like 25's too light.
Quick to jump, but yeah, it's been cool looking at like the retirement numbers too, like getting like stuff set up for like the pensions. So like
Right.
being so young again, like I can put in less and still have a bigger retirement than some of these other people because they'll retire sooner than me. Like I'm looking at like if I retired at 55, I have to do 36 years. So
Right.
it's like it's a long time.
That's
And I'm
pretty
hoping
good.
I can. Like I would love that.
Right.
So
Well, it's pretty vigorous too. So, a lot of guys tap out after that point.
Yeah.
That's
Or
fair.
they'll move up into management, like
Right.
be in a chief's position where it's not, it's more of you're behind the desk.
Yeah.
It's just easier on their body, and they've done their time and
For sure.
are happy to still just be around that profession. So
For sure. That's cool though. That's nice. Yeah, it's interesting. I just don't. I mean, unless you go into the fire trade, you go into that career path, you probably don't know much about it. Similar with like law enforcement, I think like everyone knows it's a career path, but you don't really know all the inner workings of how it goes.
yeah, I would have never ever known what it truly took to even get there.
Right.
Yeah, super blessed to be in this position for sure.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, sorry, my little brother's calling me for the third time. He never calls me.
Emergency.
Hey, everything good? Like 8th or something, was it?
May 2nd, I think.
Okay, so let's see. I graduated the Fire Academy May 14th,
Okay.
and if that's 15-ish weeks away. So what? You're like, I don't know, 13 weeks out,
Yeah, something like that.
something like that.
Yeah. So I have, if it's 13 weeks out, basically, I have. Right. The tricky part right now. So I'm working with Lindy, right? And right now she's trying to get my kind of baseline.
Yeah,
So she has me trying to hit basically like 2,000 calories, just max.
yeah,
And then she's trying to see like if I eat more than that, am I gonna like put on a bunch of fat or not? Because I was like during the holidays, I was eating 1,900 just to like,
my breakfast is 1,100.
really.
Yeah,
And granted, doing that, I'm just like during the holidays, I was skipping breakfast and just kind of eating whatever, trying to hit my protein goals. Because prior to that, I was cutting, right? Like I had been cutting, trying to get down for the show, but then I decided with the wedding and everything, like, I'll wait and figure it out. And so right now she's got me at 2,000, but I'm also running with Brittany, and I'm running like 3 times a week.
dang, yeah.
So, and right now I think she was asking what kind of like weight goal I want to hit. And right now I was 169 before I met with her. I'm at like 171 now. So it is going up a little bit. I told her, if I can get up to like 178 in this little mini bulk and then cut back down to like 169, would be like, 6 to 9% body fat. I said that would be probably ideal for my height and weight. It'd be nice if I had a little more mass and then, but
Yeah,
it is what it is.
yeah. It's like you got to like take the 5 steps up the staircase in mass, and then you cut down and you like lose the fat, but you like take a few steps down, but then you can keep building up, and it's like that's how it has to go.
Right.
But that's what it was like for me. Like I stayed the same at like 185 for a long time. Then I bulked up to 205, but I was there for a year.
Right.
Because I did that for my senior football season as a running back.
Right.
Just be able to take the hits and whatnot.
Yeah.
And
well, I mean, that's kind of the nice part for you. Like you did. I wish I'd started working with Wendy and doing this when I was a little younger.
Yeah.
Like you obviously were bulking for sports and stuff like that. So versus I didn't know what the heck I was doing, but
dude, it's a science.
Yeah.
It's a science. It's but like going up, bulking up 20 pounds and staying there for a while. I don't know if it was staying there for a while or the fact that I bulked up 20 pounds.
Right.
And I cut back down to like 185 for track.
Yeah.
Man, that's when I like saw, I was like, holy crap, like, okay, like decent physique, and then kept grinding and moving forward. And then I decided to do a bodybuilding show. Then I stayed and maintained at, 185 for, another year.
Right.
And then decided to do that bodybuilding show.
Yeah.
And, I cut down 15 pounds.
Yeah.
And shoot, I mean,
You want to grab that 25?
oh yeah. And, I was able to get on stage, and, 15 pounds was not, to me, felt like a lot, but
get it going down
to see like what,
like
you put on 2.
You just 225s.
Okay.
That's fine.
Seeing like what some of the other competitors did, like kids, like some of a lot of the more adults were like, they were studs. Like they had some crazy mass on them.
Yeah.
But like there were a lot of kids that they were like probably sitting at like 180, and they had cut down to
like 150
Yeah,
or whatever.
lower. I mean, they like 140. Like someone like, and one of my friends did that, and I don't know how as a man you could like survive there.
Well, you almost have to wonder how much muscle mass did they lose.
Oh, I mean, I know. For me, I lost 15 pounds. I typically lost 16 pounds.
Yeah.
I lost 11 pounds of like lean mass, 11 pounds of muscle, and I lost like what? They come out to like 6 pounds of fat or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was awful.
Yeah.
To see that number. But
what were you before when you started?
Weight wise?
Yeah.
I was 187.
Okay.
And then the lowest I ever hit was
Dang, you were a lean 187.
I hit
because you weren't. I mean, you looked good.
I was at 9.4% at 187. Yeah. And then I went down to the lowest I ever hit was 169.
Yeah.
And then that was like 3 days before my show. And then I hopped on stage at 172.
Okay.
But I went and got a DEXA scan again, like 1 month after I got that one that said I was 9.4 at 187. And I was 7.0% body fat at 171. So
okay,
that was definitely an interesting statistic to see.
Did you feel like you looked small because that's the one thing is like when you get that shredded, you still like I don't know who I was talking to the other day, but they were like they knew you, and they were saying how they're like, yeah, bro, he looks like massive, and I was like, yeah, well, he's really cut too, so like your proportions are gonna look bigger when you're that lean.
Yeah,
because you had mentioned how much you lost like weight and some muscle mass.
Yeah, like the only thing I noticed I felt smaller on, I felt like, believe it or not, I lost most of my mass in my legs. I lost like 3 pounds of muscle in each leg.
Yeah.
And then I lost like a pound in each arm. And it was unreal. I did feel like my arms looked a little bit skinnier, but like, man, when I got pumped up and then like hopped on stage, like I was so lean. Right. Everything was so carved out. Like it looked big still, but like, don't get me wrong. I was filling out my like t-shirt sleeves,
right.
187. Like, so in that, I definitely did lose like some mass, but it was like nothing.
It's they've locked it in, so it's
so
got a band on it. So
never seen that before.
You want me to take it off? I can.
Oh no, it's all good.
Okay. Yeah, that's the. I wonder too because you did the cut in such a short time period, in that 1 month. So I wonder too how much of your body was just because it didn't have the calories it needed to keep up with the training, and so it was how much of that lean muscle mass was burning.
Walking up the stairs was a chore. Like I could never live like that. I don't know how people
stay that.
I think you can train your body. Eventually you can probably train your body to stay there. But man, the people that stay like,
what do you want to throw on? 15?
Probably.
Okay, let's throw 15s on.
You know, that's actually I never thought of this. The people that are like 6-7% body fat year round.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, probably 98% of those people are on probably trend, and that's why they can function slightly more normally because they get their energy from the extra testosterone.
Yeah, definitely.
Like a normal human being doing that without that, like my testosterone, I know was through the floor, and my energy levels, everything was through the floor because I wasn't supporting my body. Like I met with Wendy, did a metabolic, like a resting metabolic rate test.
I did that the other day.
And I need I need 2,000 calories. If I was laying in a hospital bed, I'd burn 2,000 calories. And I was doing 90 minutes of stairs a day.
Yeah.
And doing a full on hour and a half, 2 hour lift. And I was eating 1,500 calories a day.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you were burning through that.
Oh yeah. It was so aggressive, but I just had no option. And it was a great experience. But
if you had done it, if you had paced it like a little differently, if you had a little more time, what do you think would have been slightly different?
Like would I have done it differently?
No, I mean like if you had more time to cut, do you think that would have been different? Like calorie wise or your level?
Yo, for sure. Yeah. It would have been so much more differently because and honestly I probably would have even looked a little bit better because I would have kept on to a little bit more mass.
Yeah.
But I just had to do it fast. So I was like, well, if you want to lose the fats, just look, completely carved out, you're going to have to sacrifice muscle along with it. And
Yeah.
no matter what, you're going to have to do that either way. But like mine was to such an extreme level where I lost double the amount of muscle as I did fat.
Mm,
And that was like, ugh.
right.
Because you can put the fat back on in, weeks.
Right.
It's going to take me,
Muscle's harder.
it's going to take me a good little chunk of time to put that muscle back.
I mean, at least you do have the muscle memory, so that's nice,
Yeah.
Because usually if you have,
Well, the muscle
Like,
memory
you
would be
had
for
it.
like my lifts. Well, like I
yeah.
genuinely, my body ate away
right.
part of my muscle because I had nothing else to burn other than my muscle.
Don't they say typically though, like if you like packed on that muscle before, your body's better at putting it back on again?
It's a good question.
I think it is.
I would sure hope so.
That's what I've heard is like, if you've built that muscle once before, like if you lose it, not that it's easy to get all back, but it's a lot.
It's easier than
second
starting
time.
from
Yeah.
starting from nothing.
Right.
Yeah,
Because it's done it before,
Yeah.
right? So it's putting it back.
it's got the blueprints in there somewhere.
Yeah, that's the thing right now. It's tough because I'm not like I think that when I measured with Wendy, I was at 170, and I'm like 13% right now or whatever,
Okay.
something like that. I'd have to look. It was right around there.
Did you do like her in-body thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
that's one I
one's
did.
cool.
And so since we have a few months, right? So she's getting me at like 2,000 calories. I'm sure the next time I'm having her on the podcast next week. So
No way.
cool. Yeah.
That's so sick.
So that'll be fun.
Funny enough, I actually saw her this morning. She came out and did a 2.5-hour class with our fire academy.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was super cool.
Yeah. So she's gonna come on next week, but yeah. So I'm at 2,000, and then I'm hoping she bumps that up. The hard part, I really probably shouldn't be trying to do this run in the middle of it. It's kind of probably messing it up a little bit, but I mean, it's not I don't think it's super drastic.
Hey, honestly, like you need to be hitting cardio no matter what. So
Right.
it's actually probably not that bad.
Yeah. The only downside is that it's increasing my heart rate a little bit, so it's probably not the most optimal for like bodybuilding. But I'll be done after February 15th, and I'll just be doing the other.
Yeah. That's
Which will be
they
fine.
have close. Yeah. What?
Yeah.
It's 9 days.
Yeah. So I think my hope is that's the hard part. Is like I don't feel super lean yet because I'm not, like, at least comparatively to like for a bodybuilding show. And so that's where I'm like, I told Winnie, I'm like, I'm nervous because she asked if I had questions. I'm like, I'm nervous for especially when it gets close. One, just like not messing it up. Two, making sure I'm getting all the right things to try and retain as much size. And then the other thing too is like right now, like I can eat a little bit of like a sugary carb right before I work out or whatever, right before a run. I'm not too worried about that. But as you get close, got to dial that more in.
Yeah. Oh man, it's because that's the other thing is like you want to be eating the same stuff because it gets your digestive system used to digesting that thing. So like you literally will eat the same thing
Right.
for like the weeks leading up because it just makes it easier for your body to digest it all.
So what was walk me through because you were working with the guy
Yeah.
a little bit,
Yeah.
right?
Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb. What was it? What's his name?
Caleb DeWeese.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he
Absolute freaking stud.
Yeah, he was kind of giving you the here's what to eat, right? And then Wendy was making sure it was on track or whatever.
Yeah. So I asked him to coach me. And he was all ready to do that. So I was super blessed to have him in my corner. And he set me up with the meal plan. There we go. Big push. There we go. Push. There we go. But yeah, so he set me up with a meal plan, and I was already working with Wendy at the time, but not for bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Because this was such a spontaneous thing.
I know.
I kind of like,
we were like lifting one day, and you're like, I'm thinking about. I've got friends telling me to do it, and then like a week later, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
I signed up. Yeah, no. So I was already working with her, obviously, like, but for fire.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, this is what my coach wants me to do. She's like,
Yeah.
And my coach told me, is like, you're like, this is not healthy. Like I understand this is not healthy. Your nutritionist is gonna tell you this is not healthy. But dietitian, sorry, Wendy's the dietitian, I'm the nutritionist. And then
I don't even know what
it's like an insult.
Is it?
Because it's like
She's a dietitian.
a
not a
dietitian.
nutritionist.
Yeah, so a dietitian is a registered dietitian is a master's degree,
Oh, okay.
and then a nutritionist is like a 2-week certificate online.
Okay.
Which
which I would have thought was reversed.
I always mix it up. I know.
Because you would think like a nutritionist, they know more.
It seems a little more fancy, but
because like
yeah,
a dietitianist sounds like, oh well, everyone diets.
yeah. It's like
But
the
they
people that like EOS that like do the personal training stuff like that. It's like that. Like
they're like certificate level.
you get the certificate off online. It's a 2-week course.
They got on like Coursera and
yeah.
Yeah.
So every single class. So like people in my Fire Academy class are like, oh, nutritionist coming in. I'm like, oh, actually, she dietitian.
don't offend her.
No, she wouldn't care. But I'm like, hey, when you're that good at what you do, and she's done so much for me to get me ready for all sorts of things. So I'm like, you're like, oh, you like worked with her? I'm like, yeah, I've worked with her for track, football, bodybuilding, and now the Fire Academy. Like, I am well diversing her portfolio. No, she's worked with some really cool people.
I bet.
But holy crap, that tripped me out. Oh.
Yeah, I bet it's yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I've always wanted to do this show. You always wish you were a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier.
Oh, for sure.
Like, no, I don't even think, dude, it's tough when you see some guys who are just absolute monsters. They just have some mass size. And yeah, I don't know. The hard part too is like, I've always wondered, I go, do you just have to bulk hard and just accept you're going to get fat to get that type of mass? Or are people on something? Or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's in the world is just so like with peptides now and stuff.
I know.
There's so much stuff that it's like, I mean,
are you allowed to be on peptides when you're in a bodybuilding show? Probably not, right?
No, some you can. But like the show that I did, and I'm pretty sure all OCB shows are, at least mine was.
Yeah.
Like I had to get everyone the day before the show has to get polygraph tested. And then like for making sure you're natural, no funky business.
Sure.
And thank you. And then
what were you even taking any supplements or anything, or were you?
Yeah, I was taking like vitamin, my multivitamin, my magnesium, my whatever, my concoction my mom puts in
B12, K2, and all that stuff.
Yeah, so doing all that. But yeah, and then if you win the show, you have to get like straight up drug tested, pee in a cup.
Yeah.
To make sure, like to triple check. But
that'll be interesting because I was doing that like that stuff a while back for my T levels.
I
haven't been. I stopped taking it like right around January, so I'll been off it for like 6 months by the time we get there. So I think I'll be fine, but guess we'll find out, right?
Yeah,
I'm sure I'll be.
I guess you'll find out
if it lingers in the system.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what their little rules are. You probably
I know whatever. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Anyways, yeah, it's my sister. All right, yeah, I did hit her. My sister, she was because I've always been interested in the peptide stuff. Like, kind of like everybody, if you're into fitness at all. And she was telling me about one she's looking at, Mikkel.
Yeah,
and she was like, oh yeah, this one side, and she's like showing me, and I'm like, okay, because there's so many of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's literally a million of them.
Have you ever done any?
No.
You considered?
Oh, absolutely. Like, and I'm still looking at them, like, because I don't know, like, suppose, and again, I've like not done much research. I've just heard what I've heard, and like what I've heard is like there's literally like no side effects. People are getting great results from them. And I'm not gonna lie, like this whole BFC one sounds like great, like the crazy, like muscle recovery and stuff like that. But honestly, my biggest takeaway is one, I'm too busy. I haven't had any time to research, and two, it's so expensive.
Yeah.
Like for the third party tested ones and like the ones that look pretty legit, like it's not cheap.
Right.
So, right now. No.
You'll definitely
in the future, who knows? Right. I have no idea. I mean, I've heard like some of them are starting to get banned and whatever. I don't know. So,
right.
What will even be available? I don't know.
Well, that's the hard part too, is like you'll spend just if you get like a full stack, right? Because if you were just to take one, yeah, maybe you'll spend $100 a month, but you start stacking where it's like BPC and Retta and what's that? You got the melanotan, you got whatever that. I think Retta's the one that's like a GLP, right? The weight loss one. You got what's the cost? So
There we go.
what would be your biggest, now that you've done the show, and since I'm doing one, what would be your biggest advice going into that show? Like things to do, think about, prep for?
Um,
Do you want 30s? What do you want?
yeah, I'll just start here.
Okay.
Dude, that's a great question.
Because that's like, honestly, I just don't know what to expect, you know? Like, that's the thing I keep thinking about as I'm getting closer to. As I'm going, you know, what's...
Because don't get me wrong, mine was aggressive and it sucked, but like yours is still gonna like
It's gonna be tough.
feel aggressive and it's still gonna suck.
Right.
Dude, I mean, my coach was so good and like Wendy's awesome. Like, I don't really know that there's much I would have that I could have done differently. That would have like really changed if I had more time. Like,
Right.
I don't know, like that would have probably affected like the planning a little bit more. But like, I don't even know what I would have nested. I would have left that up to my coach and Wendy. So I really don't. You know what I would have done? I would have started posing. I would have started posing and doing conditioning more. And there's probably 2 or 3 other things. Probably one or two other things that I'm forgetting about. So I'll have to get back to you on that because like I literally could not think of anything until I just thought of that one.
Yeah.
That one was huge. If I would have conditioning meaning like practice your poses in the mirror.
Yeah.
And you're like, because you have to like get all the air out of your system. So you're not breathing and you're sitting there and you have to smile without breathing and hold this pose and like keep your core super tight.
Was that your bodybuilding coach that worked with you on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get better at that.
And
not trained
that
well
was
for
that's one of the hardest parts of the entire show.
Oh, I bet.
Dude, it's exhausting.
Yeah.
Like when I went up there for the first round, it was debut, so your first ever show, and there was like so many people on stage. They made us do like 4 360s. I was probably on stage for like 4 minutes trying to hold my breath and flex.
Yeah.
You know how tiring flexing is?
Oh,
yeah.
I bet.
Imagine doing that, but you just can't breathe and you're smiling.
How did you train for that? Just in the mirror, just practicing?
I didn't do enough.
Okay.
I'm an athlete. Luckily, so like I actually was able. That actually really helped me.
Yeah. Like holding your
like
breath
having
and
good
stuff.
stamina and like having like good endurance. It
Yeah.
actually really did help. But there were other kids that were like not athletes, and their conditioning was so much better than mine. And I say that's what the term they use is like literally you're conditioning your body to be able to stand there and flex and not breathe.
Oh, okay, I see.
And then you have to practice your transitions. Like when you're turning around, you get a good big breath in.
So
It's all about
does the breathing really mess it up? Just because it inflates your...
Yes. Like you're
trying to suck your waist in, right?
You'll lose points.
Really?
So like you have to like find out how to get a little breath in on your transitions, and you're like cover your stomach in the transition. Like it's such a game, dude.
Interesting.
So definitely posing. I would have started posing and doing conditioning sooner.
Right.
Because it's closer and closer you get to the show, the less and less time you're going to want to do it because you're going to be so exhausted.
So what would be the best way to like practice that? Just in the mirror? Did you have a routine?
In the mirror doing like doing it with like a timer, yeah.
Okay. I gotta figure out the posing too, because that's like a big part too, isn't it?
That's everything. Think about it. Like if you you could have the best physique in the world, but if you don't know how to show it off,
right, it doesn't.
Then it does nothing for you.
Like a good pose can enhance your look.
Oh, for sure. Like there was kids there that beat me in some divisions that I was bigger than, and I feel like I looked better than.
Yeah.
But dude, like their posing was better than mine. They conveyed their physique better than I did.
Right.
Even though my physique was better.
Yeah.
Like that's how it works though.
Did you just take a routine off online? Did your coach give you that routine or what?
No, because what are you doing? Men's physique?
That's the thing. I think so. That's probably the best one for me. Well, I mean, what is that what you did?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't think I have a classic build at all.
Classic build is like you'd have to have like some crazy big legs.
Yeah, and that's the opposite of what I have.
Say you don't want to do physique. Physique posing is pretty dude, this posing is not easy, but compared to the other ones, physique posing is the easiest.
Because you have the longer shorts. You're not focused on the leg as much, right?
Yeah.
To get your legs to flex right, make it look good is hard.
Yeah, no, it's definitely it's a skill. But
do you wish you would have done classic, or were you glad you did physique?
No, I'm glad I did physique because again, the posing is just easier. Even though it's still hard as crap, it's still easier than classic. But that was the hard thing. I was stuck in between both of them because like I have a classic physique, but also because of my legs are like I'm just have good legs.
Right.
But at the same time, like I had the shreds and the leanness up top to be physique. And so I ended up going, my coach wanted me to go with that because the posing was going to be easier for me to get down than whatever. So the routine wise, everyone, it's the same thing. Like, so there's the, I'll have to send you that stuff. But as far as routine wise, you will do like a freestyle thing.
Yeah.
Where that's a routine that you'll have to like do by yourself, which honestly, you could do the same one that I did. I really like the one that my coach gave me.
Yeah.
So I could honestly give you that one. And that's a routine where you'll go out and they're going to set music for you.
Yeah.
Some shows, they let you choose whatever music you're going to be doing it to. And like my show, they didn't. They just had.
I think I'm doing this. I don't think it's the same time as yours, but I'm doing the one out in Tucson too. It's just in May.
Oh.
Same place.
It's out in Tucson too. Huh.
Yeah, OCB, Tucson. It's like not Scorcher. Scorcher's in Phoenix, but.
Are you doing is this Sidewinder?
I think so.
But yeah, it will be run by same company, but different people actually.
Okay.
Host the events. So I'm not sure. But same thing. You'll either they'll choose the music for you, or the other one you'll
just You just do your routine to their music.
Yeah, I'm tripping out, dude. I'm so tired. My bad. I'm all over the place. So yeah, one you'll get to choose the music, and the other one, if on the other hand they'll choose the music for you. Either way, you get 30 seconds to go up there and do whatever you want, and that's for you to get cool pictures.
Okay,
it's not judged or anything. That's what they say. Granted, some people are a little sketch on it. Like if you go up there and you really kill it, like they see it, like they might see some like, okay, he looks a little bit better than I thought. Like, yeah, it's not judged, but they might be like,
right, it might sway a pen.
It could sway a little bit. Yeah, it could sway a little bit.
So they're not judging that, but they're gonna have that in the back of their mind.
Exactly. Yeah. So it could help. It could help solidify you into a spot,
right?
If you do well. But you get to go up there and do whatever. So like people like I had a little routine, and I had nice transitions into the things that I was doing, and like whatever.
Yeah.
So I could hook you up with that, and that would just be the routine. Other than that, you have 4 poses that you do. You do a front, a side, a back, and then the other side, and then that's it. But they'll make you rotate through that as many times as they need until they decide
right
who's gonna win.
Interesting. That's interesting, bro. I'll tell you the funniest thing. I was telling my family that I was going to do this show, right? Because I've been not joking, but I've been talking about wanting to do it for a while. Because I was like telling you last year about that.
Yeah.
And then I was legit like with my family. I bought them a calendar or whatever, my whole family, because we were doing like a family calendaring something. I was basically having them calendar events, and when I was talking to them, I said, yeah, I'm going to do this bodybuilding show. It's May 2nd. I'm working with this dietitian, I'm doing all these things, and my dad asked, he's like, oh, where is it? Like, do people come to those things? Is like, do your family come and support? I was like, oh yeah. And my mom was like, oh, and I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna come to that. Like, what you're not gonna come? I'm gonna put in all this time and effort, you're not gonna support me? She's like, I don't know, it's kind of weird, like all these men on stage with their clothes off. And I'm like, that's not the point.
No. Yeah, no. All the parents went. I'm sure you'll convince her.
Oh yeah.
She sees all the hard work and effort.
Yeah, she's got.
No, it is seem a little odd maybe to some people. To me, I mean,
my mom's very like traditionally reserved,
Yeah.
But it was funny because
for a mom, it's like interesting.
Yeah.
And for us, we're like,
well,
testosterone.
Yeah, she's like, why would you even want to do that? And I'm like, because it's awesome.
Yeah.
And then but then because she said no off the bat, she's like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna come. And I looked at my family like, you're kidding, right? You're not gonna come support me? And then I think she realized that she was like, oh, you're like seriously want us to come? And I'm like, yes. And then the next day I was like giving her grief about it. I was telling her, like, wow, mom, I see how I mean to you. Clearly you're not even gonna support your son. And she's like, okay, I'll probably be there. I'll probably be like, what the heck? Probably.
Man.
I'm not even getting a firm commit.
No,
out of her.
it's man, dude, it's like one of the hardest things I've ever done. But
Yeah,
it was such a blessing to see like what your body's capable of.
right.
And like also just like seeing like what you were like blessed, like what God blessed you with. Like
Right.
man, like okay, like seeing yourself at like peak human body, like physically like looking wise, you feel like crap. Yeah. You feel like crap, but dude, you look good. So
Right.
it's so neat. And like man, like you'll be able to like tell your kids that one day, tell your family, tell like, and you know the pictures will always be like it's just so cool. But
Well, also, I mean, like I don't know what the numbers are, but don't they say the amount of people who actually do, for example, a marathon is so small. I would assume a bodybuilding show is the same. It's probably
oh for sure.
so. It's one of those things. Like,
Honestly, that would be
Probably
interesting. I
less.
mean, probably, and like, and at least, and then you even like lower to the amount of people that like really take it super seriously. Like,
right. But it's one of those things where it's cool to. It's like one of those experiences where if you gain that experience that no one else has had, and like learn from, like how far can you really push yourself? How far can you commit to something? Because I mean we're not like barbarian days here where we're gonna have to go survive and kill people and like go kill our own food and stuff. So yeah, no, I'm definitely excited to see how far I can push it. You know, how far I can.
Dude, it's weird. Like I was telling you, I was like, I'm so excited to like be done. Like, I was excited for the show and everything like that.
Yeah.
But I was also like, I was telling you, I was like, I can't wait for this. No, that's not what it is. I was saying I will never do this ever again. Like I would never do another one of these ever.
Oh, really?
Like I said, this is a one and done. That's what I was saying while I was going through it.
Yeah.
I finished and I instantly missed it.
Yeah.
And I still do. Like I really would love to hop on prep again and go again.
Yeah.
But
it's probably cool just training for something really hard and then the build up and then the reward out of doing it.
Proving it to yourself is unreal. Like the camaraderie that you build in just a few hours backstage with the other guys.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's going, like, all we were talking about was food. Everyone backstage is telling each other what they're going to go eat as their first meal. And like, it was just so cool. Like I met some other like little influencers things that were from Arizona that were like, yo, let's hit a lift sometime. Like,
right.
And like, you're like networking and meeting all these people. And like, it was just cool. It was really neat.